Hello, I'm Dusty Staub.
And I'm Joyous.
And we want to invite you to an amazing event in Ireland, June 6th through 12th. It's going to be about transformation, transforming your life and transforming your leadership. We're very excited. We're going to be working with 9 other global facilitators, working with people to help them really step up. And the first day is all about breakthrough. It's about how do you move more quickly into a more powerful and a more effective way of being in the world, running your business as an entrepreneur, running your business as a senior executive, running your family, leading your life with greater grace. That whole breakthrough is all about how do we make the most and step into a more wholehearted way of leading and living.
Yes, and moving through any limiting spells and scripts that are preventing us from having the breakthrough that we're looking for. The second day is about clarity and purpose. Who you are, why you are, what you're here to do. It's about exploring your core ethos, your core why, and gaining clarity around the unique gifts and expression you have to bring to this planet, where we're going to support you in identifying and then developing pathways on how to bring that purpose forward in more meaningful ways in your personal and professional life.
And those pathways are so important because you may know who you are and why you're here. Knowing how to set your goals and how to move after them is really key. And then we're going to move into day 3, which is about identity and consciousness. Now, the neurophysiologists have taught us an awful lot about how the mind works, that the mind has 5 times the circuits to notice what's wrong than what's right. And we help you understand how to work with that so that you can begin to shift your thinking and other people's thinking to a more positive pathway. This is true for children, for families, for teams, for organizations, especially when you're going through change and transition. And that sense of being able to move with consciousness and use your identity, not lose yourself, but discover and create yourself in that process is really very powerful.
Yes. And part of that process is also moving into creator consciousness, really stepping into full accountability and responsibility for the reality that you're living in. How are you creating it, and what are tools for you to create a more optimal reality for yourself? Day 4 is about embodiment. It's about taking the first 3 days and really bringing them in to your life in a meaningful, tangible way. And I mean embodiment in the sense of somatic awarenessing. We're actually going to bring it into the body with different breath work and body techniques to activate the body, to release stress in the body, to induce peak performance, and also embodying it on the mental, emotional level.
Yeah, I've worked with so many executives over the years and so many family members who have had trouble somatically with illness, and because they carry so much tension. One executive actually tore muscles in his back getting out of a tent in the military because of the tension he carried in his body. So that understanding of how to use consciousness and to release that tension is very, very helpful. Then we're going to focus on day 5, which is about communication and dealing with communication and the rituals of communication in the tribal environment of a team, an organization, a community, or a family for that matter. And one of my favorite quotes is from George Bernard Shaw, the great Irish playwright, when he said, "The biggest problem with communication is the illusion that it has occurred in the first place." I know what I'm thinking. I know what I thought I said. You know what you heard. I don't know what you heard unless we actually communicate with each other. And so it's how to check it, how to make sure the communication is pristine and clear, and it builds on the breakthrough, the clarity and purpose, the identity and consciousness and embodiment, so you can go back and communicate more effectively with your kids, with your spouse, with your family, with your community, with your team, and with your organization.
Yes. Communication is vital. And we also explore some of the nonverbal communication styles, modeling different behavioral ways of relating in addition to the verbal communication that allow you to be more effective and better received by your peers and your loved ones.
Exactly.
Day 6 is about integration and action. How are we going to take everything that's come through in this week, integrate it into something that is an easy map for you in your personal life and your professional life to take these teachings, these new skill sets forward in your life, to take your purpose forward anew in your organization and in your greater life.
This is where you're going to develop a personalized leadership development plan for your family, for your life, for your organization. If you're coming as part of a team, it'd be also a team action plan or an organizational action plan that you can carry back to put into place, building on everything that went on over those days, plus learning from all the other participants, learning from the experience. And if you're in the executive package, getting special sessions in the evening and one-on-one coaching to help you as a leader and in your organization. So we really invite you to come to this. It's going to be very exciting with the people we're working with, and I think it is not only life-changing, it can be culture-changing.
We'd love for you to be one of the 111 participants who are invited to this experience. Again, it's in Ireland, June 6th through 12th.
And check the information below, and we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to having you there because we think it's going to be an awesome experience.
Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, thank you.